Hello and welcome, wherever you are in the world. Glad to have you here with me today as we launch this Land Battles with Caps ladder. Something that I've wanted to do for a long time. The opportunity recently presented itself with Alfare creating a very excellent bot, not only for Land Battles with Caps, actually can do a bunch more things, but specifically I wanted to invest in Land Battles with Caps as a game mode, start to draw some attention to it. Everything else, yeah, it's Alfare has helped with Land Battles with Caps also, along with Gojira and Yumeis, all the map makers, everyone else, the whole team. Big thanks to them and to Alfare for making this all possible. So, answer a few questions already. It is going to be on my Discord. If you check my announcement video, you'll see some more instructions there. So be sure to check the link down in the description below if you want to join the Discord. There's also a post with instructions about how to join the queue. And yeah, let's get things rolling here. I don't know if I've found an opponent quite yet. Looks like I just got one against Hadriz. The legend himself, the veteran Hadriz. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I need to check with Alfare. I think the pick system is a little bit screwed up right now, so I'm just going to have people manually pick 3, ban 1 in chat with each other. But again, we're still ironing out all the kinks. This is a brand new sort of rollout for me. But yeah, I'm really excited about it, honestly, so... Okay, so I'll go ahead and get the lobby hosted for myself and Hadriz. Let's get a multiplayer battle going here. So, there we go. Probably should make a password, but that's okay. I can just kick any Randys who come in. Nope, not that. Okay. Let's see. He's gone Tzeentch, Empire, and Skaven. Oh, let's go. I'll go with Cathay. Do I want to go Cathay or Kislev? Against Tzeentch or Skaven, because I'm definitely going to ban Empire. Let's go... Let's go Kislev. I might regret that, but... We'll roll with the Kislevs for now. Hey, what's up, Giamma? Good to see you. Absolutely. You can join the Land Battles with Caps queue. Yes, indeed. And actually, the bot is in a bunch of different places right now, and specifically if you join from my Discord, it will give you like the Land Battles with Caps, best of 3, pick 3, ban 1. But if you join from another place, like let's say you go to the bot central, or I think it's on a couple of the clan Discords as well. If you join from there, if you have the right settings enabled, if you do pull someone from Dov Ladder, it will still count the elo. Or even if you pull someone else, if it's best of 3, you know, Land Battles with Caps, pick 3, ban 1, no global bans. Like if it follows the same parameters, then it will also just randomly count. So you might randomly, if you have the right settings enabled just broadly, if you're like, let's say, I want to play anything, you know, you're the type person that plays Domination, yeah, then if you like all the game modes, sometimes you'll randomly pull Dov Ladder games and you'll accrue elo there, which is a nice feature for sure. So the ELO isn't tracking currently. I think Alfari still needs to finalize that tonight. We had a little bit of a sort of, yeah, this week I had some real life stuff get dropped on me, so I had to delay some of the work I needed to do to get this rolled out. But it's all good. We're still within launch weekend for the new DLC. Everyone's still excited, and it's honestly giving people a chance to kind of play around a little bit and get to know some of the stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited here. Hopefully I don't get absolutely walloped by Hadriz, although I'm expecting probably that will be the case. But let's see here. So Katarine's sled is obviously banned. We're definitely I'm gonna grab Golden Knight here. And the question is, who do I want to take for a Lord? I want to go Ostenkia, probably. I'm a huge fan of Lore of Wild, though, so I'm almost tempted to go with the Hag Witch of Beasts, but we'll maybe try Ostenkia out. Supposedly this Vengeance of Spirits was fixed, so let's try that out. And this Witch Brew also gives me like a little AoE damage slash healing potential. If I overcast it, right? That's the right one. Yep, okay. And I don't know why my scroll speed's all screwed up. But let's see here. Fate of the Interlopers. Map wide. Plus 20% spell resistance on friendlies. I don't think -4 leadership is pretty good, but... Oh, blocker. There we go. Thank you for letting me know in the chat. Appreciate that. Definitely would not have noticed. Although maybe that was intentional. I don't think Hadriz would screen cheat. He's an honorable fellow. But let's see. Honestly, I've been loving Ulrika lately. I'm tempted to just roll Ulrika, to be honest with you. Just run like a horse lord. Like if we take Boris on a horse, he still has anti-large AP. We can take Stand Your Ground and Armor of Ursa. Well, Shard Blade, I think. Just those. And then we can go with Ulrika. Yeah, that actually feels good. I'm a big fan of Melkos right now. We'll take Bit of Shades also. And then Hunger for sure. We'll come back to these other ones if we have gold. If we have an extra couple hundred gold, we'll check out her items, but I need to cheap her out a bit, so let's see here. Yeah, because a little bit Warriors did get a weapon strength nerf, but probably still worth taking. Mix in a few of them. Let's grab some Griffin Legions, and then we're going to need to kill Halberds, which is a problem for sure. Somewhat vulnerable to Halberds, actually, so let's cut back one Griffin Legion. And let's think here. Maybe just Armored Kossars to shoot them? Or what would a line of like 5 Streltsy look like on cost? I can only take 4. So, it just feels a little narrow, to be honest. Yeah, it feels vulnerable to like major blue spam, so... Maybe we just go Armored Kossars, even though they did get a nerf. We'll take some of them. And that feels a little bit better. I actually think I'm going to cut down on the Kislevet Warriors and just take Kossars maybe instead. The Kossar Spheres just to be safe. Gets me a little bit of extra width. But Griffin Legion should be able to contest and even win against Chaos Knights just fine. I have the range firepower to deal with like blues and pink spam. Halberds might still be a little bit of a problem, but I guess I have the AoE damage and magic to deal with that. So yeah, I don't have any gold for any more items or anything on her, unfortunately, so maybe we'll we need the spears. Would it be worth taking one of these? Scalliander's Fall's pretty good. Activate, blinded. Probably better than Dancing Blade. Blood Shard, oof, I need that for sure. I need that for sure. Okay, so we can cut one spear. That will give us the gold to go Blood Shard. Yeah, I forgot. That's up to 60% spell mastery now, which is insane. All the spell mastery ability buffs are definitely there, so... yeah, we'll go with that, and we'll drop one of these guys right here, and I'm pretty much ready. Let me double check the map here. So we are on the river. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. Hang on, I'm gonna change my color scheme. And I'll go with the Drugina Enclave. Fantastic. Yeah, Hadris is pretty good, so I'm be interesting. Oh, come here. Oh, yes. Cat's getting on in years a little bit, unfortunately. Although, I say unfortunately, I've had a lot of good years with her, so I appreciate that, but getting a little arthritis, yes. Sometimes she paws at me like, you know, I'm not feeling the jumping today, just lift me up. Sweet old girl. Anyway. I think Hadris won attorney once. Yeah, what do I think of the DLC and patch, by the way? Oh, it's very good. Might have saved Warhammer 3. I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It remains to be seen what the future plans are, and I'm sure it depends a lot on what's happening right now at Creative Assembly, evaluating the DLC sales and everything, but just from what I've seen, you know, very anecdotal evidence, certainly, but a lot of people have come back to the game who are kind of out on it, right? A lot of people, this is the first DLC they bought in quite some time, maybe since Champions of Chaos or even before. So largely, I would say that's a pretty good success, right? And again, I don't have Creative Assembly's metrics, but just by the feeling, I'm a big feel guy, right? I go a lot based on feel. Feeling I get from the community is much more positive right now, right? Which is why, like, I probably wouldn't have even had the motivation to do all of this if I didn't get that positive feeling from the community. And like the videos I've done have had very positive reception. It's a step in the right direction, at least. Bubba Blast says, I 100% agree. Definitely a step in the right direction. There are certainly issues. There are certainly, you know, massive flying, double swiveling cannon with 12 crewmen with shotguns and then 2 more like grenadiers on top. Problems, but you know, those things aside, it was a dub DLC for sure, Goji, absolutely. Even bought Shadows of Change too, along with Thrones of Decay. Interesting, yeah. So, and that's the thing too, is it might even have a halo effect of helping Shadows of Change sales, which were abysmal, you know, with good reason initially. Obviously, with the update, they've added a lot more content to it, so it's a much better value proposition now. But yeah, a lot of people will say, okay, you know, I've seen what this DLC has to offer. Maybe I'll go back and play through those DLCs as well, or I want to play those factions in multiplayer, or want to reward CA for a job well done. There's a bunch of motivations why you might want to go back, but for sure, the barges are insane. Yeah, that aside, fun content. And I have to say, obviously, the barges, style-wise, are some of the coolest units that I've ever seen. They are just, I mean, super cool. Very awesome units. I have a lot of active abilities to press with him, so I kind of don't want to just hard group him with Marisa, but I also don't want to run the risk of them getting separated, so let's keep them together. I will group her on a different one. Whatever number groupings you use, I encourage you just to do it consistently the same every time. Mine's a little bit weird because I have an MMO mouse that has a bunch of numbers on the side, so if it doesn't make sense to you, it's because it makes sense to my brain for the layout of my mouse buttons here. But it has helped me, even though I will admit, not the best at micro. Never have been. But definitely helps me kind of rise above my own skill level a little bit, so to speak. But let's see here. I'm tempted to. It's a little bit hard to see the targeting. Let's just see you guys versus... Okay, so I can move them back a little bit. Basically want them to be like the same range, essentially, so we can just focus fire big time. Okay. For now, we'll keep them together. We'll probably separate them out later. Let's get these guys on 5, so we'll keep 4 clear. Dessert? Desert. Wondering why we brought Kislev to this desert. You know, let's say we're on a long march. Ice cream sales. Yeah, I just imagine now, just this, you know, very haggard kind of. Oh, for some reason in my head it's the Tetris theme, like maybe because it's Kislev, right? Like the Tetris theme, but from an ice cream truck, you know. But you know, an ice cream truck with like the wings and everything, very Kislev. Anyway, hit him with the good luck, have fun. Adris is just sitting here wondering what I'm doing. I'm here chatting to all of you. Very important. What do we got here? We got Soul Grinder. Okay, let's keep you characters in the woods then for now. And I don't see a ton. Oh, Centaurs. Yeah, plenty of Centaurs. Okay. But depending on how far back they are, we might be able to just come in and punish with a cheeky quick charge with these Griffin Legion. Looks like they're pretty far back, so let's just, yeah, he sees that. Adriz is a veteran. He's not dumb necessarily, but yeah, he is working the flanks a little bit here, so we got to be careful of that. In fact, let's kind of break this up a little bit. Let's see. Let's just come forward and try and strike these guys real quick. Try and pick off a few free units here while he's does have some Centaurs nearby, but if we yeah, okay. Just gotta get our missiles in range to support against the Centaurs pretty much. But yeah, in fact, let's break these guys off on 4. Make sure we can focus fire on them. Okay, pull back. I was a little bit late on that pullback. Also, probably should have just left them in for longer, but yeah, a little bit too far away. Okay, let's set you back so you can make sure you're ready. Maybe we can actually, let's go this way. Yeah. Let's just go smack him while he's out here. Taking some damage there, but let's keep focus firing. Put him on guard mode just in case. Let's put you guys on guard mode also, so you make sure we keep shooting. You guys need to pull back. Came forward a little bit there. Hey, oof. I let my Griffin Legion take way too much damage there. That was bad, but that's okay. Okay, we dealt with one Centaur pretty decently. Let's now countercharge this one with support. Hit him with the nice free Melkoths. You guys need to pull. Let's go ahead and pit that, though. Nice. Okay. You guys disengage. You guys can start focusing there. Not microing this great, to be honest, but that's okay. The armored Kossars turn and fight. Yep. Doing good, doing good. Okay, you guys turn and fire there. You guys keep shooting. Nice. Getting on that Soul Grinder. Let's smell cost those guys for a goodbye. Nope. Looks like they're out of range already. Okay. Just smell cost these guys here. Yeah, you can fight them in melee. That's fine. Anti-infantry. Yeah, we did lose pretty much all the Griffin Legion, but we mostly dealt with his cavalry, so I feel like it's a fine trade. These guys are also going to be melee mode now, because they're out of ammunition, so let's move them into combat there. How you guys doing over here? A little melee defense. I don't have any healing, I just realized right now, but that's fine. Shard Blade should be able to bail them out just fine. It's looking close, guys. It's looking close. I don't know about this. I did just enrage myself right there, but stay on that soul grinder. Yeah, I should have probably saved for more pits, but that's okay. We've got plenty of game time left still. Plenty of armored Kossars fighting on this far side, perfectly healthy, so let's maybe actually pull her for the time being. I don't know, maybe I'll just stay on those Angors. It's not like I'm taking any damage, really. Almost got that soul grinder down, excellent. Getting some really nice value on that far side. Stay engaged here, guys. Okay, we got some calves coming back. That's excellent. Can start delivering some rear charges on these Angors. You guys come back this way. Get some terror routes going. How long we got? 40 seconds on Fury of Urson. Okay, rear charge there. I'm only 10 wins of magic. Yeah, I need 15. We got a second away on that. Let's go ahead and get some leadership. Melee defense. Hold off on the rest. Let's actually not charge there. That's very pointless, but certainly we can come finish these over here. You guys all can just actually gang up on Aecold. If he wants to go 3v1 right now, I mean, who am I to refuse? Go ahead and have you kind of go out and around so you can side charge or charge the sorcerer. That's fine too. Keep them routing. Keep them shooting. Do a side charge right there. I want to drop a pit here, but it's a little risky. But Mariska just straight up went down there to, oh, that's the Lord of Tzeentch, I see. I thought that was just a sorcerer, that's my bad. You know what, rather than hitting my own troops here, let's just, get these guys out. See if we can go get that sorcerer. Shard Blade, nice. Seems like Boris is doing some work right now. Yeah, Boris and, Ulrika together. Nice. We managed to rout that guy. Actually, you stay on him. So you can keep shooting. You can just run away from Aecold. We don't have to fight him. We can go kill this caster. Okay, anyone with ammo, just come shoot him. Yeah, we should get this in the bag. Should be able to kill Aecold. Oh, fuck. Excellent. Go ahead and drop a little Melkos and whatever that is out there. Zangors. Make sure they stay routed. I think we got this. Does depend, but I think these two can probably take Aecold. We'll see. We shall see. And I'll let Boris's vigor kind of refresh for a minute here while we chase this sorcerer off. Or the Lord, rather. Yeah, let's just have you guys form up also here and just kind of refresh your vigor. Now, have these guys shoot. Okay, we're off. Okay, Ulrika, need you back, because I need you to shoot cold with all your ammunition, potentially. We'll see. We're not even doing enough barrier damage to keep him down right now, but I don't know why you guys are not shooting. But keep shooting. No guard mode. Just let it rain. Boris over to the capture point, just because it might end up mattering in a really close game like this. And go refresh our vigor over here. I don't think that's doing anything to him. It's okay. The biggest thing really is just the single entities, so... Yeah, that's not really doing anything to him, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll give a little bit of melee in case. And if it goes badly, I guess Ulrika can always goes badly, we can always pull back and have Ulrika shoot. 800s, 1500. Yeah, okay. Noted. We'll get that updated. Nice. Yeah, I think we got Eichold down right here. Oh, yes. Yes. GG. Maybe. I guess it's possible if Boris just dies and I don't win, but let's cycle charge a little bit. We'll let Ulrika fight. We'll let the Kossar shoot from point blank here. She's got hunger, so we can just let her fight for a minute. Eichold is a Terminator for sure. He's a tank, absolute tank. But thankfully, I brought Ulrika with the hungers, and she has way more base HP right now. So. Nope, not you. Nice, get the double cap. You know what? Let's hit him with the Melkos just for that extra tiny bit of damage. Is he immune to psychology? He is, okay, so it's not worth really waiting for the terror, but we'll wait still. Melkos. I'm getting greedy. Okay, here we go. This should do it. There we go. One more Melkos. Yeah, this update, like using Ulrika with the dwarves, made me realize how good she actually is if you use all of her components, because she's maybe the only like triple hybrid character in the game, and she has Lore of Shadows, which is really good, and her combat stats are like, she's undead, she's got the hunger. I mean, she might be low key. This is a hot take maybe, but she might be one of the best legendary characters in the game actually. I had kind of slept on her, I'll be honest, but yeah, like consistently since I've taken her since update, I've been able to get like 2,000 damage value, and I mean Boris also with like 3,000. That's a hard carry for sure, but yeah, Griffin Legion are also like the best shock cavalry in the game by far. So Kislev's got a lot going for them right now for sure. Armored Kossar is all super value friendly. Yeah, Eichold was a raid boss. Other single entities, I guess Caster did okay. Everyone else kind of struggled. The Centaurs actually, or the Zangors rather, the infantry were very cost effective. But yeah, Boris is a raid boss too, for sure. That Shard Blade and him just like KOing the Soul Grinder for sure was because I feel like a lot of people expect Ostankia or like a Caster Lord, right? Boris still exists, and even on horseback, like it's not even on the bear. Just take the horse for extra speed and because it's a smaller target. But okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let's go for my 3. I'm on a human kick. Let's go Empire, Bretonia, Grand Cathay, and I'll ban dwarfs because yes. Oh, Adris might accidentally backed out, but that's okay. Yeah, yeah. Generally, you got to be very judicious about character abilities because they can make them too expensive and cut down your army size super fast. But let's see. Let's go ahead and make that change to custom 800, you said? Was the recommended? Forgotten that in your message, to be honest. I gotta make a addendum to my post with a couple of rules updates in terms of things that should be banned. I had it not all the way written out, but I still wanted to just go forward with the launch today. Have basically what we need, but let's see here. Yeah, there's some maps that have been converted from DOM maps, which is kind of nice, honestly, for people who play both modes to have the familiarity. There are obviously new maps as well, and like I know there are new maps in production. Like I saw, I don't want to spoil too much, but I did see Gojira working on a map. Might have been tentacle related map, so I'll let you have that as it is. So yeah, I mean, and I think Bob expressed interest. Well, if there is interest, I should say he would be willing to make and is probably going to make uh map making tutorial, like probably for both domination and land battles with caps, so that people, if they want to, some people, like maybe you feel intimidated by playing multiplayer, you feel like you don't have maybe the skill, which is okay, like my brother-in-law, for example, has told me like absolutely never, like there's no way I could ever do that, which is fine, it's totally okay. But there's absolutely other ways people can contribute to the community, making maps. I mean, obviously, like a lot of people do both, right? Like Goji and Bob and others do definitely play and make maps, but yeah, I mean, it's a way you can potentially contribute, make some awesome maps. Bob is the map king, yeah, for sure. So let's see. Hadriz went Against the Empire. Do I go Bretonnia or do I go Grand Cathay? I feel like I'm gonna go Grand Cathay. Hey, thanks Fidel Flashflood. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun so far. Had a great game. That Kislev game was definitely intense, but now I'm going Grand Cathay. Let me switch the map also. Let's see here. The bot helpfully will tell you the maps to pick. So the next one here is Stonehenge. Yes, Stonehenge. Here we go. I like that map. Really like that map. That's a cool one for sure. So Cathay versus the Empire. Oof. I feel like this matchup got a lot tougher with this update, certainly. But let's go with some things. I'm not going to say take Satang's bow, because it should be banned under fruit rules. I don't know, actually, if it's available under unit caps. I don't think that's something that's possible to do, potentially, is make something, if you select it, you can't actually ready up. Maybe it's possible, I don't know. But let's see here. We'll probably go Zhao. Yeah, there's some Final Transmutation, the Dragon's Breath. Be able to clear out some infantry. And he'll have small targeting and be able to self-heal also with the Burning Vambraces if need be. Do I want Master of Alchemy? Increased missile damage if we're going to have a shootout. Do I think we're going to have a shootout is the question. Yeah, I mean, the Elo's not tracking right now, so I'm not too worried. I'll make sure we have all this squared away by the end of today, but also see if I can get a hard link to the fruit rules just so that we know, like, in terms of, like, no duplicate spells, right, I believe? Anyway, we'll have to look at, like, the ability rule sets in there. And I don't think the update has been fully deployed, right, to the mods, so in terms of the unit caps. Yeah, I just don't feel like I can kill the land ship in melee, so I feel like the best course is to shoot it, but then the steam tank is very hard to kill with shooting. It's just very hard to kill in general. So I need to make sure I have tools that can kill the steam tank also, which I'm hopeful Zhao can in melee. I think I'm going to take some wide light cavalry. Maybe just wide cavalry in general. Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll go like... might be too much, but let's do something like that. Take the cannons, take the crane guns. Take celestial dragon crossbows as well, but I don't know. It got weirder. No, I think I want the cav. Peasant horsemen, I don't know. I feel like they're not actually going to do anything here, except maybe punish enemy missiles, certainly. But I don't know. That feels weird. I feel like that's too much. Maybe. Satang, the bow's banned, and just Empire shooting being as strong as it is right now, I think generally taking large single entities It's not the greatest idea. Zhao has self-heal and like damage resistance and stuff, so I think he'll probably be fine. But Jade Warriors do trade really well. I feel like with the new Empire shooting, though, like they do trade well into Empire infantry, but they're not going to do anything to beat Empire shooting or cavalry or... Yeah, some shields are nice for sure. Get a few Jade Warriors in. I don't have any mid-range skirmish, but we could solve that by just going like this. A couple of archers. 6 missile units, though. I don't know. I also feel like the crane guns are mostly to punish elite infantry, and to maybe, like, if I'm going to try and win a shooting fight, I feel like I need to try and scale more into shooting. That's really going to leave me vulnerable, though, so it's a tricky matchup for sure. I'm not sure what the best course of action would be, but any crowmen? Probably a couple of crowmen would be good. I mean, it is a lot of shooting for sure, but I think we'll roll with this. I've got a decent amount of melee to try and contest. So, hang on. Oh, yeah, reinforcing units. That's right. Okay. Might honestly see Steam Tank plus land ship here, because it is technically allowed under the fruit rules, unless they release an update in the last, like, few hours that changed it, but when in doubt, go wide. Yeah, I mean, Cathay troops are so cost-effective generally. I mean, Empire's arguably more cost-effective right now, though, so... Yeah, it's hard to say. The problem with mass infantry now, though, is you might just die to steam tanks, like, cycle charging you. Or land ships also cycle charging you, while both shooting you to pieces. So, we'll see how this does. Sorry, just had to respond to something real quick. Okay. Yeah, landship ROR is insane. Da, da, da. Okay. Yes. The Empire is much, much better now. I feel like so many matchups for them just got so much harder. We'll see. Cathay cannons, I think, like Empire cannons and Dwarf cannons, I know. They didn't say anything, but I'm pretty sure they got an accuracy buff, perhaps. And, I mean, Cathay cannons have always been pretty decent, but... You play campaign at all? I do, yes. When I find that I enjoy it, I play campaign. Played a lot of campaign on this new update. I just don't really showcase it on my channel because, I don't know, like, for me, I play campaign to chill. I play multiplayer to challenge myself and to, yeah, because, like, playing against the AI is its own kind of fun. I'm not going to say it's mindless, but it's certainly not as, intense as playing against a human opponent. So, like when I'm just, you know, let's say I have had a long day of work and doing stuff, and I want to come home and just relax, I might fire up a campaign and play, you know, a few dozen turns. This update I did play through like all the Empire campaigns again, like a few, you know, like 50 to 70 turns each, just to get a feel for them and kind of see how the new mechanics, because even like Marcus, for example, right? You might not think, but the updates to the steam tank, for example, for him, actually do make a huge difference, because you can get steam tanks pretty early if you're pushing your sort of hostility threat level mechanic. You can sort of force advance to like the higher tiers of reinforcements and get access to steam tanks pretty quickly, actually. Like much quicker than in other campaigns or more traditional methods. So, yeah, like it does, the updates, you know, matter for his campaign because the steam tanks are much better in combat too. So now his campaign, like as long as you can get a few of them rolling early, you can just steamroll through most of Lustria very quickly. Yeah, it's tough to find time with friends for multiplayer campaigns, co-op games, and just a second, guys. Okay. Um, like I'm in a few Dungeons and Dragons groups right now, and the scheduling is the Hydra, right? That's the forever monster that you have to slay. Yeah, multiplayer campaign. The thing is that the balance in campaign is all over the place. Like, if the balance in multiplayer battles by itself is already, just because the volume of factions and units and different stuff, already tricky for creative assembly. I mean, campaign's insane. Like, certain factions, I will say, like Grom the Paunch, for example, although his starting location is very difficult, his campaign faction mechanics, even now, like, he could probably go toe-to-toe with, like, Elspeth, for example, who's... oh, man. It's, yeah. Elspeth's campaign mechanics produce some of the most broken units I have ever seen. Or, like, Malachi's, for example, right? The Grape Shot is just straight up, like, I think it's... the code is mistaken where it's actually shooting multiple full damage cannonballs in a shotgun spread, basically. So, like... yeah. Yeah, thankfully, I mean, I've had a few groups. I've had one group that's been going on for about a year. I've had a couple of groups that have been going on since, like, the start of the year. A couple of other groups. I'm in 3 right now, which is a lot, but everyone seems pretty dedicated overall. So let's lead with the shields. We'll have some supporting spears just kind of spread around. Nice balanced formation for now. Yep. That'll do. We're actually just going to group these guys with the infantry line, because they are going to be infantry. We're a little out of harmony range on a couple things, but that's fine. We'll address it. Oh, how do I want to break these up? I'm almost tempted to throw this light cab on 3 and put him... oh, the Vanguard zones. Wow, this is a nice map. Whoever made this, by the way, big ups. This is very cool. I like it a lot, with these giant orcish... this giant, like, orc henge here, basically. I love it. Absolutely love it. The question is, can we Vanguard deploy? No. Okay, not an option to Vanguard deploy on the sides. That's fine. No Vanguard deploy behind. Right? Nope. That's fine. Totally fine. It's not really a place for me. I guess we could hide in these woods right here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he did a great job. Must have spent a lot of time on it. But it's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Let's finish setting up here. You guys will be for... We'll have you guys here in the center. Actually spread you guys out a little bit here. Okay. These guys on 5, you guys on 6. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go set up here. Oh, we got a land ship over on the far side. Okay, noted. Let's get the artillery moving up. Just move the whole formation up. Magnify some harmony. Elspeth on horseback and the Wonder of the Ages. Oh god, what else do we have here? We got the Sunmaker. Got a couple of great cannons. Eesh, yeah, this is going to be rough. I may have been outscaled on shooting, which is what I was afraid of, but let's focus fire on the cannons. Oh, maybe the rockets actually. Yeah. In fact, I tend to just like run these guys forward and let them take it. You know what, actually, let's just advance, I think. Oof. Oof, a little spirit leech there on those crane guns. Nasty. You know what? Let's see if we can't draw some fire here. Force Sadris to make a decision. Actually just start focusing something, to be honest. We got this cheeky cab up and around. Let's see if we can't find an opening. Get at one of those cannons. Bring these guys out a little further wide even. Keep advancing here. Oh, found some pistoliers. Start running forward with Zhao here. He's taking miscast damage there, which is fantastic. Okay, start focusing that. Yeah, let's just give these guys an AI attack order, so they'll all just rush forward here. And we can definitely keep focusing the land ship. Get a little pre-attack there. Just go ahead and land it on the land ship. Okay, those cav are all bunched up, so let's take them as a target instead. Start manually controlling these guys a little bit here. Oof, yeah, my stuff is getting real wrecked, though. We need to pull from those pistoliers because they're going to rout. Let's go ahead and get a cheeky final transmutation here on this blob that's nice and formed. I don't have enough for an overcast, really? Crap. 26? We're just going to try and bypass the land ship for now, just kind of ignore it. See if we can actually get through on a side charge right here. Back and shut some of that shit down. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you should be focusing that land ship. Yeah, all your guys, yeah, all your cannons are destroyed. That's great. Okay. Okay. Gonna get over here. It's a little messy, but I think it's going okay. Really hard to tell, but let's drop some rear charges now that we dealt with the artillery. Nice, that land ship's getting KO'd by the cannons. That's fantastic. Stay on him. Can get Zhao nice and mobile again here soon. Have you guys peel, go after them. That rear charge did okay, but still too many halberds. That was a nice little outmaneuver right there. The land ship survived, because of course it did. See if we can't go finish it. A little behind on value right now, but that's okay. Still getting through on some instances. Yeah, I gotta try and finish that land ship. Nah, that was very, very poor. To be honest, yeah, I can't really catch the land ship, so let's just go this way. It almost worked. Almost. That positioning for a minute there, I didn't realize there was a while for when my cannons were not firing. I think that might have cost me, honestly, because if I had been able to get just a couple more volleys on the Wonder there, we could have taken it down, and I probably could have pulled this out, but I don't think I can now. We'll see. Perhaps. Perhaps. There's a chance here. See if we can't come over and bail some of these units out. All your cannons are destroyed, huh? Yeah. Come on, we should be able to catch them. Nice, we did catch him. Got like 1,000 HP left. Gal's still got his self-heal, so we can try and give him some space here to work with. Need to get the rest of these troops back, though. Send the cannon crew to chase the routing unit. And let's give a heave-ho to these completely healthy spears here. Okay, if you want to give me her, that's okay. Maybe. There we go. There's the self-heal. Wait for the land ship to start turning so it gets stuck in an animation. How's Zhao doing? Not great. Come on, get it back up in the air, my guy. Nice. A little more AoE damage there. How's the bailout going? Are we getting some... Yeah, we're getting some stuff back. Getting a nice comeback. Here we go. I'm feeling it. You guys feeling it? You feel me? Come on, Zhao. Don't go sideways. We can get Elspeth separated again. That's fine. Is that 6? He just can't get attacks because he's turned like sideways. So dumb. Flash those spears again. Let's see if we can't do something here on this charge. I got nothing else. See if we can at least stop it. Get it to slow down. There we go. Come on, Zhao. Do an attack. Come on, don't be buggy. Don't be bugging. He is bugging. Yeah, I might just, like, lose on mechanics here because units still can't chase, even after all this time. See if I can't get it on the ground here. He should be fast enough to catch it, you would think, but there we go, 22 HP. One more hit, come on. Foul thing's almost dead. 22 HP, come on, Zhao. Come on, buddy. Nope, nope, he's stuck on the ground by Elspeth now. I'm so mad. This thing's not dead. Are you kidding me? Kill it, Zhao. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Woo! Zhao just routed, of course, but he should come back. Yeah, he's still got 500 HP. He should be back. Oh, it's going to be close. I think we can't catch Elspeth with these guys, actually. Just finish it. Okay, yep, Zhao's back. How much Winds of Magic do we have? We have 0 power reserve. Okay, so no more fancy AoE damage spells. Yeah, I actually think I might have lost this, but we'll see. Almost routed Elspeth there, but let's make sure we're playing this smart here. Oh, Spirit Leech. No! Alright, well, I guess we better go just engage if we can. No, he fell into the pit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a GG.
There is only defeat.
Oof. Oof. That was close. That was close. Yeah. One more Spirit Leech. uh, yep. Is what it is. What a way to go, indeed. I mean, we did kill the land chimp and it didn't pay for itself, so I feel like I did good on that front, but the cannons feasted on value. For sure. My cannons also probably paid for themselves. Only one of them did. Yeah, I could have microed my missiles a little bit better. The crane guns were definitely a loss. But arguably just more cannons would have been better, probably. Because they have longer range, I think. They're a little bit cheaper. Yeah. In hindsight, I would definitely go with quad cannons, I think. But I don't know. The crane guns are also decent, but yeah, I feel like if I'd been able to hit that land ship a couple more times in that late game, just had such a hard time finishing it off. But let's see, what do we do for the last one? Yeah, but I think honestly the build was fairly solid overall. Like, other than me maybe microing a few things differently, maybe could have changed the outcome, but definitely like some fine tuning. The cannons for sure, because I think the cannons actually double hit the land ship because of how big its unit model is now. Um, yeah. Hang on, just making a note of something real quick about ladder itself. Uh, let me choose the next map here. Proving grounds. Proving grounds. Okay. Just letting how far I know, it's giving us the wrong pick and ban format, which is taking us. We're having to just kind of wing it on a pick 3 ban 1, which is totally fine. Again, we're not tracking the elo or anything. Not that it really matters that much. I don't personally care that much about my elo. I know other people will, which is the whole point of the ladder, right? But Yes. Hadra's just picking his factions now, and we'll get rolling shortly. How would I balance the Thunder Barge? The first thing needs to be investigated is if the hitboxes are misaligned or if it's missing a hitbox on the balloon. Because it seems like a lot of ranged attacks that should be hitting it, like, pass through the balloon without doing any damage. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I will say I like almost all of the reworks to the dwarfs. The flame cannon, I think, was better. Well, I mean, it's obvious. It was better as just a straight-up fireball launcher. After playing around with it some more. I mean, it's okay in campaign when you can get lots of buffs and stuff, but when you're playing against the AI. But in multiplayer, it was much better the way it was before. But, I mean, not that dwarfs really need it to be good. They are fine in all matchups right now, pretty much, but... let's see here. Let's see. When the Age of Wonders ladder is coming? That's a good question. You know, probably never. I don't know. As much as I love that game, and I know you're kind of memeing a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe there's multiplayer communities out there for it that I don't know a lot about. And I know some people play multiplayer for it. I haven't personally played that much multiplayer for it to investigate like how the balance is, but would be fun. I think the meta, if I'm not mistaken, is just like knowledge rush, like the best 3 stacks you can, and then just steamroll everyone, because, you know, 3-stack battles basically. But I don't know, could be wrong. We're gonna finish up this best of 3 with a Britonia game here. Okay, here, let's see. Against Skaven. Skaven's is... Well, I think I'll take my 1 token rail. Is this correct, by the way? Someone in here who knows the fruit rules. Maybe I can pull up the fruit rules real quick. Let's see here. Fruit rules, right, yeah. Okay, so they changed the rules on Bretonnian Cavalry now. You can take 3 Royal Pegasus Knights? Okay. You can take up to 3 of Grails and Guardians? Is this... I guess they changed it since last time. It's been a while since I've actually, like, pulled it up. But, well, I say a while. I haven't looked at the Bretonia section in a while, I should say. But, I guess I can take... Is that right? Can I take, like, 3 Grail Guardians? This is correct. Like the Grail Cavalry 3, these guys not counting as Grail Cavalry. Hippogriff's also not counting as Grail Cavalry. So, like, I could technically do like this. Not that I would. This is very heinous, but something like that would probably be better. And then let's see. Yeah, not that I would actually do something like this, but is that correct? Yeah, I mean, I have the fruit rules pulled up here on the side right now, and that seems to be the way I'm reading this. I don't know, and there's no other stipulation on the page about like spending on Grail tier units, so maybe there's some different restrictions. I don't know. I'm thinking of someone else had some other restrictions, and maybe I'm confused. But anyway, get to picking my army here. Let's go with some. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I feel like the Terror of Lewin is pretty essential. We'll cut Foe Seeker, keep everything else. And then let's go. Dwellers has not been banned yet, right? Nope, okay. So let's take Dwellers and Earthblood. Aura of the Lady I actually might want because of Flensing Ruin and the Unicorn, just to get some resistances. Stack that with Blessing of the Lady. You should be fairly resistant to magic. Could take Scroll of Shielding also, I guess, but that's going to get pretty expensive. Let's hold off for now. Let's get some archers, get some meat shields. Let's make sure we get our elites. I'm thinking in this matchup, you want Guardians or Knights? Probably Guardians. It's not like, or Knights. It's not like Skaven have really high attack and they're low leadership, so I feel like the shock damage would be good. So let's do 2 Grail Knights. And should get some spears maybe. I can do 3 Grail Knights. I probably should just do 3 Grail Knights, to be honest, and we can kind of redistribute some other funds here. Some poison on some of these arrows. That seems okay. Extra 100, I guess I could give my spearmen shields. They have even higher melee defense. That's just a Vermin League thing. Oh, okay. I see. Bring the Green Knight for the wolves. Yeah, Grail Relic might not be bad, but I'm already... I don't know. I feel like I need to go as wide as possible. Power Stone might also be good instead of Life Bloom. Maybe gets me like 1 extra Earthblood, maybe. But yeah, let's roll with that. I think that looks good. Try it. Probably should have some light cavalry actually as well, but it's been quite the series. Yeah, I mean, we're best of 3 for now, and I'm going to keep it this way over the weekend, just so that people get a chance to play it, collect some feedback. That being said... yeah, that being said, I'd be open to maybe switching it to a best of one with a different kind of pick ban format. If people are interested in getting more quick games, but I mean, I would say quick battle is good for that, right? But I mean, this series between me and Hadris has been going on for a decent amount of time. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, solid like hour and a half. So yeah, maybe best of three if it does go all three games is a little bit too long. Maybe. But it's an experiment over this weekend just to kind of see how things go, see how people feel about it. I'll be playing some more tomorrow as well in the daytime. In the afternoon, not sure if I'll be streaming or not, but I'll definitely be playing and probably recording the games post if I don't stream any that are worth sharing. And then Sunday, I think I have to look at my schedule. I might be able to do some in the morning as well. I'm going to try and get in, a few hours of Dog Ladder every day just to get people going, let people know that my support is behind it so they feel like they can invest their time in it. But anyone who gets a chance to try it, definitely open to feedback on the length of everything. Pick band formats, everything. All the stuff on the ladder is open to feedback, so yeah, pick ban with army building is time consuming for sure. That just like doubles the amount of time basically, right? But sometimes you might spend an equal amount of time building your army as to fighting. Sometimes you might spend a lot more if it's a very fast game. But he has less unit cards than I do overall, which is possibly concerning. Let's see here. We'll actually keep the spears in the middle since the cavalry is going to be working out to the flanks. That way they can shore up if anything tries to break through. Might have taken way too much infantry, to be honest. I am against Skaven. But, I mean, globes are less strong now, and I have these grails to support, so you guys go on 4, you guys go on 2, and 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, normally you can. It's supposed to be set up pick 3 ban 1, at least just for simplicity's sake. There are some other picking formats available on the bot, and again, you can also use it to matchmake for like domination, for regular land battles. Got a bunch of settings in there, and those you can access if you go to like the AlfBot Central, for example, I think it's on some of the clan discords. Yeah, from those places you can access with whatever custom settings, I believe, or like, I don't know, maybe later on down the line we can convince Turin to make a domination-only queue in his Discord, which I think would make sense since he's kind of the #1 domination content creator, right? Or maybe he just has a multi-queue as well for people who maybe it defaults to domination, but then people can go in and customize and pick their own custom parameters. We went back and forth a little bit off RNA, trying to decide like what would be best, but let's see here. Okay. Oh. This is concerning. This is very concerning. I see no rats. I see only empty space. And that, I don't like that, to be honest. So. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do enjoy both game modes, so. I see something over there. Storm vermin hiding in the woods. Got Skrulk. Let's see. Do some forward scouting here with the king. Interesting. Yeah, the triple storm vermin halberds is definitely an interesting one. This is an odd map for sure. Let's kind of set up like so. So our flank is anchored by this rock here. We'll scout around, see if there's anything else hiding in these woods here. We'll scout over by those woods over there.
In the light of the lady! With haste!
Immediately! At once!
Oh, he's got a poison mortar. Okay, interesting.
Oi! Oi!
And there's apparently an enemy unit here. That's interesting.
Ready for battle!
Okay.
Priestess of the lady!
Ah, there's more hidden units here. My guess is that's probably just the thing, but that's okay. Let's move the archers up. Totally forgot about them for a second.
As you say,
That's okay.
doing your bidding! Yes,
Honestly, if he wants to rain halberd like death on just these cheap infantry, that's totally fine for me for now. Let's just kind of walk back and forth as I move to engage with some other stuff here.
hey! Butter ready!
Yeah, let's get the Grail Knights moving.
Moving a base! Doing our duty! At once! Spearmen at arms!
Okay.
Serve and obey!
There's a big old blob of beasties and stuff back in there.
To my back! Ready! Okay. We serve! At speed! We fight for Bretonia! You have
Okay, keep
victory point!
moving these guys up.
Infantry! Bretonia! Fill it with arms!
I'll just shoot these storm vermin for now, I guess.
At once! King Luan Leocan, 'tis an honor! Spearmen at arms!
Let's kind of move up here. Maybe we can get a little cheeky get on scroll here. Just toss him into the wall real quick and then pull back.
Hastily! Now! Aye! For glory! For the king!
Oop, oop. Okay, we baited some units out.
Have at 'em! Righteous
Let's pile in here.
freedom! Bretonia!
Well, looks like he wants to pull back. That's fine. We can pursue with the Grail Knights on this side. Also move these Grail Knights over this side to pressure.
Hastes!
Just drop a charge order over there.
Moving a base! For the king! Ready for battle!
Stay away from those warp grinders.
Peasant bowmen! Stick 'em good! Post haste! With all haste! Riding out! With speed!
Okay.
Be done!
Now you guys can charge in after the ability's been popped.
Fight them! To victory! We obey! Smack them!
I guess it didn't
Charge!
deactivate. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely forgetting about all my spells here as well, but that's fine. Just gonna attack these guys, I think, on this flank right here. Oof, I just got Flensing Ruin super hard. It's okay, we can probably still come back.
Come unto me!
Does he have another Cleansing Ruin already? How? I really don't understand how my Grail Knights took quite so much damage, but that's okay.
Fighters! Serve and obey! This is my realm! King Luan Leocan! By the lady!
Yeah, hopefully they come back. Which they will.
I see much. It is her will.
I love that she's actually not getting any attacks on them, and they're just going to get chased off by hounds. That's great.
It shall be!
Okay. I was hoping we could finish Pit Fighters there, but it's looking like it might not happen. That's fine. Yeah, they're really going to get chased off by some hounds, huh? With that much leadership. I love the mechanics in this game sometimes. They're just the best.
For the Grail! Doing your bidding!
Okay. Drop another Dwellers. Oh, you're super far, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Still did win this engagement over here, though. Despite everything. Let's have these guys pull out.
At once! Full
That's the thing about Bretonia. With this many Grail Knights, I can just, yeah, just potentially do it. I'm very tilted about those Knights, though. Well, that's annoying. And those Skaven Slave Spears seem to have remarkably good leadership, considering they are being hit in the back by stuff. But it's okay. We can full kite with these guys.
draw!
Guess we do lose those Grail Knights, which sucks really bad, but that's fine.
Take the ground! Wise indeed! Defender!
And drop another rear charge right here. Just bypass those guys. Okay. I don't know what is catching her up. I guess it's the hounds. Makes sense. But she should be faster. They're also in column formation, so... Yeah, I definitely very badly misplayed this. Even with having a just completely broken build, I'm like on the risk of losing, which is saying something, but...
Post haste!
So let's pull out of that one there. Okay.
It is done. Anon. At once.
Fire!
Finally, those Skaven slaves, which have like infinite leadership, are gonna finally want to rout. It's fine.
God help us!
Hopefully we can just straight finish those guys now. Yep, okay. Got the big fat Dwellers right there.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Okay, looking good.
Attack! I to glory!
Oh, these 9 Grail Knights over here are still just fine. Go ahead and drop a overcast heal on them.
Post haste! Advance!
And we'll just pull back. Let's go charge those Storm Vermin, actually.
I shall prevail!
By the lady.
Come on, lads!
Good. Master.
Hounds of the Gods over there, just somehow force pathing through everything.
Please test
Pop that Power Stone right about now.
Grail Knights! Bretonians, attack! King Luan Leocan!
Don't know what Lewin's deal is, but
Glory awaits! Smite them! Riding out! Very well! Post haste! The
go ahead and magic resist that. I think we'll probably just save all the magic remaining for Dwellers, because I don't really have anything to heal at this point, but that's fine.
cleanse our land!
I think we can probably just go try and snipe out Skrulk now.
The lady and my right!
Not much. 20 wins of magic for that? Let's wait a little bit longer then.
Post haste.
Doing our duty! The lion! We fight for Bretonia!
Yeah, those hounds came back, but that's fine.
Please test of the lady.
For the king!
There's the Skaven Slave Spears back there too. That's great.
Smite them! Ready for battle!
So chasing those storm vermin here. Let's just drop quick on those guys. Yeah, I don't really care about him freezing me in place because it's not going to do anything. But we are going to break off here and get ready for another Dwellers, because it's just about on lock. Let's actually charge Lewin in there, just to really sell it, you know. I love the cheeky Warp Lightning. Trying to hit Lewin directly with it. But, okay. That Dweller should pretty much finish it.
I am king. On to glory.
And he's going to have another Cleansing Ruin right about when I have another Lion Shield. So that's fantastic. You guys are still chasing those Storm Vermin. Probably time to come back right about now. Yeah, Skrulk's going to get massacred here. There's no army losses, that's correct. The only thing you could go off of is the gold damage value here, which, as you can see, like, even though Hadris is technically ahead on gold damage value, I'm still going to win. Most likely, unless something really crazy happens, but...
Men at arms.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should be proud of that performance necessarily, I feel like.
Champion of the lady.
But, it was an interesting one for sure.
By the lady, it shall be.
Yeah, the nice thing is, I mean, Lewin has the resistance. What? No, what are you doing? Don't do that. He's just VTOLs. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, he has Lion Shield for spell resistance, right? Plus the ward save and base 10. Well, that's if he's near the damsel, base 10%, right, from her thing. This Aura of the Lady, and then she also gets 30% base from the unicorns. So between the two of them, they actually are fairly resilient against Cleansing Ruin, even though it's a great tool for killing Grail Knights, as you saw there. You know, these two are definitely going to be punished significantly less, right? So. Yeah, Dwellers, I have seen some discussions about whether or not Dwellers should also be banned. Probably it should, to be honest, given how insane it is. And the area of effect is much larger now, so it's almost impossible to dodge, but yeah, I feel like it carried me pretty hard in that game. But that's, oof, I'm sweaty. I need a shower after that one. I was hoping I would get a couple of series in, but my wife is actually going to be home for date night relatively soon, so might have to end the stream early. I'll go ahead and report a win to the bot here. Nice. Went from 915 elo to 930 on the, like, overall, you know, Alphari bot elo. That was a wild one for sure. Man. Man, oh man. Fun stuff. Definitely fun stuff. That was a grimy battle indeed. Yeah, I feel like you could ban it. I mean, you're still going to take Regrowth and Earthblood, right? So yeah, it'll be fine. I actually think Awakening the Wood may be a little bit underrated as well. It's pretty decent. I know, putting my real-life humans over a game. For sure, for sure. It was quite a bit of fun. I had a blast today streaming for you guys. It's honestly, I haven't live casted myself playing in such a long time, and today was a lot of fun, I have to say. GG's to Hadris, my opponent there. Yeah, I'll probably, just for my own personal taste, after, I want to keep it the same for the weekend, but we'll probably go for best of ones later down the line, just so that we can get through ladder matches a little bit quicker. But Certainly a blast today. Had some epic battles for sure. Let's see. Yeah, this initial Kislev. Should we just run through them all real quick? I have a few minutes before my wife gets home, but... my wonderful, sweet wife. Yeah, it's been amazing. To be honest, being married this past... what have we been married, Lyle? Like 8 months? Got married in end of September. So, yeah, it's been a dream for sure. Yes. So, fight Go. Do you watch replays? We could probably just throw a battle. You want to just throw a battle real quick? I was just gonna reanalyze these real quick, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like there was pretty good analysis as I was playing, so I don't know what else there really is to see. But yeah, Goji, why don't you invite me to the lobby? I was gonna reevaluate some of these, but that's okay. Can maybe save that for another time. Or maybe never. Who knows? The stream will be up forever, hopefully. So yeah, we can get like one more game in probably, and then I gotta run, but let's see. All right, played all the human factions today, right? Except the Empire. I didn't get to play the Empire. Atris played the Empire though, so we did get to see them, right? Definitely makes me happy. So let's maybe do something else. We'll see. Maybe I'll throw a wild Beastman. I don't think I've actually played Beastman very much with Pestigors. Or for Nurgle, for that matter. Pestigors seem quite nice. I don't know if this ability is still bugged, this Tears of Nurgle. It's supposed to only be enabled if enemy units are routing or broken within range, but I think it just always goes off, potentially, if they didn't fix it. But let's see here. Gojira's launching. Oh, yes, I guess we'll have to see what he's playing, but... could do some Nurgle, could do some Corn. Yeah. Do some Elves. I don't really feel like playing Elves. But, let's see here. Let's see here. Goji's gonna pick and do a couple bands, and then we'll go from there. Gonna take Chaos Dwarfs, huh? Interesting. The ban Empire and Grand Cathay. Well, look at the time. Time for slaying. It is time for slaying. Perhaps. Alright, we're off to a great start. We are off to an absolutely great start here. Let's get, let's take Malachi. And we'll take that, and we'll take, Bomber for 2. And then we're going to need some chaff. And some chaff clearing. And I feel like we have plenty of anti-large in the 3 goblin hewers. Probably don't need any more than that. Should we take 1 traditional cannon? Probably should take 1 traditional cannon, and then the rest can be, what, like rangers maybe? Oh, I'm maxed on missile units. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Perfection. I see nothing wrong with this at all. And let's see. Yep, that'll do. Grudge in time, for sure. Oh, does it go off when Pestivore's route? That's actually hilarious. Yeah, 1 cannon, just in case. No magma cannons or other, you know, shenanigans. Just to give me some long-range pressure. I'm going to be really sad if he brought a Bale Taurus, though. That's what the cannon will be for, I guess. Oh, there's quite a bit of trees on this map, though, so... I don't love that. Let's deploy the cannon on the far side, so that we have as much open shooting space as possible. And miners, as the Vanguard, can kind of cross this line, like so. For the hiking. I also enjoy hiking. Being from the great state of Utah, lots of trails and such to hike around, so yes, I agree to the hiking. Okay, I guess we put the hewers on 4. I'm not really, yeah, they're just gonna kind of sit in the back line for now. These guys are the cannon on 3. Yeah, and these guys on 5 because they're mobile. That makes sense in my brain. Except I kind of want the cannon on 6, so maybe just nothing on 3. I definitely did not take a rune caster, but that's fine. Didn't take any engineers for smoke bombs. That's also fine. Let's do it. Yeah, I should have brought engineers to restock the ammo. At least 1 engineer to restock the ammo on these goblin hewers also, but I didn't think about it. All right. What we got over there? Bunch of stuff. All right, that's fine. Let's see what they got going on over there. We do have some long-range, well, mid-range infernals. Okay, so we need to be careful about getting the gyros too close. This cannon can start shelling something important. Chaos Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons, Blazing Beards, a Bazooka. Or maybe the Infernal Guard glaives, honestly. Feel like feel like this might go okay. We'll see.
As you command! Slayer! Fulfill our roles and die! Aye! Stop!
I want to accidentally kill a bunch of the Slayer crews there, so let's halt just momentarily till I get out of the way. Okay, good to go. Oh, I do see some nonsense over there. Oh, shoot. Not noticed that. That's bad. Sneaky Goge with his sneaky vanguards. I really don't want to dump any ammo on this cheap unit. You know what? Just... yeah, that's fine if you want to charge me in melee.
Stop firing! Hurry! We demand blood!
Yeah, I mean, they're Slayers, so you can definitely charge them if you want, Goge, but it's not going to go well.
Strike out!
You need to open, because it's technically using domination mode, you do need to open a lobby, like a multiplayer lobby for it. I think he's scared to approach me, honestly, which is kind of hilarious.
Yes, Lord. Honored. Aye. It is a reckoning. Move now.
Yes.
For the High King. Anu.
Guess we just go for it.
Sir. Yes. Vengeance. Take aim. On. Take to the air. Charge. What's your command?
Okay, let's just go start dumping the ammo, I think, if we can get in range.
This won't miss fire! Move off! Child off on it! Throw! Go!
You know what, actually, while he's distracted, let's see if we can go bomb out those gunners.
Strike out! Range far! Range fast!
Ooh, it's risky. We're taking a lot of damage. No, that was not worth it. See if we can approach this other one from the side. Tell you what, these things are doing a lot of damage, though. Ah, shoot. You saw our gambit. Yeah, those things are way too squishy for the cost. It's getting absolutely wrecked. You guys still have a volley left. Back on it. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Definitely just forgetting a bunch of units as well, which is okay. I think I memed too close to the sun on this one. To be honest, if I just had like organ guns instead of these guys, I think probably goes much better because I can pressure these infernal guards at long range, but I decided to get cheeky and take some air units, and that was just not a good idea. Oh, Astrogoth's also beating the crap out of Malachi over here.
One of your units has been destroyed.
See, they're gonna dump what ammo they have left. They can. They'll start shooting. Not even shooting.
I command the spirit of Bruni. All steam ahead. Kill them.
Yeah, I didn't even get to use my heal on those gyros. They took damage way too fast. That's the thing, is like, Malachi's only really good with the Thunder Barge, because his ability doesn't do anything for any other units. Like, there's just no point in healing artillery pieces, right? Like, I don't... Yeah. Yeah. These things also probably did not pay for themselves. Well, they did okay, actually. No, it did not. Yeah, I mean, a little too close to the sun on that rank 9, has to be expected.
Yes, Lord. The next kill is ours.
We also have some miners chasing to the edge of the map here.
The clans unite. One of your units has been destroyed.
Yeah. Malachi miners. Yeah, I mean, the miners did okay. As long as they can get their charges off to, like, clear stuff out, which I was not able to do effectively, because Goji did a good job of interrupting me, but... Yeah, Malachi, I more just took for the meme, since I was taking, you know, a bunch of, these Goblin Hewers, but no, obviously, if you're trying to be competitive, you would just take Thorek only. But, you know, sometimes it's fun to do things that are interesting, but sometimes it's just not. Yeah, get like 2-0'd on value, like more than 2 times value. But you know, it's okay. Sometimes play games for fun. Yep, get a little hang up here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I took 3 rank 9 Goblin Hewers. Like, what do you want from me? Exactly. The Gyro Bombers, honestly, I think the 3 rank 9 Goblin Hewers could work as a meme if I were to take the rest of the army more sensibly, like you said, like switch Malachi out for Thorek, and then maybe take a couple of engineers to refill the ammo, maybe 1 engineer to refill the ammo, and then some more long-range artillery basically to deal with these guys before I have to get close, because they all got like, yeah, 2,000 value. So, yeah. Yeah, the miners, technically the charges do fire damage, but I mean, it's enough explosive that against like the low tier, like chaff stuff, it's good enough that it'll clear them out quickly. And so I just needed numbers of stuff, right, since this army's super narrow. But definitely for competitive purposes, I mean, obviously the rank 9 doesn't really do anything for you either. I mean, it does help the artillery crew have more melee defense, obviously. 41 melee defense, but it's not too bad. It's like 9 extra, right? Which is a good amount, but considering most of their damage is going to be coming anyway, and they literally don't benefit from the refire rate at all. Like, yeah. Honestly, don't hate Goblin Hewers against Chaos Dwarfs, though, because it kind of gives you, like, a more blasting charge type unit that's actually quite scary and dangerous. But, yeah, if I were to retool that, keep the 3 Goblin Hewers, definitely take Thorek, because just, yeah, he's the best. Take Anvil of Doom, and let's see. Hard to say on abilities. Definitely not a Dwarf main, but I would think just Rune of Slowness, Rune of Wrath, probably. Yeah, GG's, man. That cheeky wolf at the start was good. If I had had that cannon online for longer, it could have helped definitely change the outcome of things, but gotta watch out for those cheeky light cavalry summons. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're going to be competitive, you just take Thoric. And really, I mean, I don't know if you need... You could come back and get some of these other ones if you have the gold. Hearth and Home is probably the most important for immune to psychology and vigor, but something like that. And then, yeah, I mean, if we're sticking with the triple goblin hero meme, then yeah, take some more long range pressure. Probably take some mid range pressure. Just like load up on some Corlers. Probably still keep a few miners to clear out chaff. Something like that. I don't know. I might try and sneak in a cheeky hammer or something, but we have enough to take engineer counts as a missile unit, so I'd have to cut the miners with charges, I guess, since they do count as missile units also. But let's see here. Just restock only. 650. I'd probably want the flash bomb also. Maybe something like that would be better. Boilers can help contest mid-range, and they're sturdy enough they can stand up to the Goblin Light Cavalry reasonably well. And then these guys can come in and deal with all the elite armored infantry, cannons also, you know, depending on the map. You can get some early scouting to try and take out some of those light cavs, but yeah, GG's for sure. I am off for the day. I will catch you guys later. Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll be doing this more soon. I'll have regular videos also coming. There was a video that was supposed to come out last night that's actually going to come out tonight. One of the games me and writer Rohan played yesterday that I fast-forwarded through on my announcement video. I actually do a full cast of it, but yes, that's it for today. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. Thanks to Land Battles with Caps team, Alfar.